Who the F is that? Go and peep who's at your door. It's your girl Max. Go grab yourself some snacks. Sit back and relax, cause you effing it up at Max. You effing it up at Max, yeah. Okay, quick story. Hey, Wagwan family. Trying to fix cinema. Everybody just step on my bed. You see all them just spit on. Yeah, quick story because today is Elia's birthday party. I was trying to get this video out morning. Yeah. It's now 12:07. That is so annoying. Yeah, because the reason why I didn't get it out for the morning, I almost did. I was ready and everything to do the video, yeah. I broke my chain, guys. Broke my chain. I was cleaning it, yeah. But I think I was cleaning it a bit too hard. I was really rubbing it because it's like, it's got a glisten. So you can see it now. I'm so angry. It's nice and glistening. And I just should have just left it how it was. For some reason, in the mirror, it looked dull. So I'm there in the mirror going, and I broke it. So now I'm going to have to put on this. And when I put on bling bling, you know. But I wanted to have something on my neck. See, I got my bangles on today. Because today, like I said, is Aaliyah's birthday party. I'm not dressed up, but I still wanted to have a little, you know. I'm so upset because this chain, it's the third time breaking. Where's that little bag of chains? I got a little bag here with the other chains. That each time they break. Because Daniel bought me this chain. He bought it for me with earrings, yeah. Really nice set. Real stone and real everything, real silver, yeah. The first time it broke, Sky broke it. My daughter's dog, R.I.P. Sky. He was so happy to see me. He jumped up, flung his paw in it, broke the chain. So it had been broken for a very long time. I actually replaced it only this year. Or was it last year? I think it was earlier on this year I replaced this. After Christmas, yeah. I bought back the exact chain that Daniel bought it on. And now I've broken it. And apart from that, I'm trying to find, I had it a while ago, but because I was so, the bag with the chains, because I need to put this one in it now. But yeah, let me just do a meal, yeah. I got a bag with chains. I need to find it back because I had it to show you all the exact same spot each time I break the damn chain. It's the exact same way the link is done, and it's always near to the link. Anywho, today's story is a quick one because it's just, remember, say I'm running the streets. So I'm 15 years old now. I'm doing my own thing. Well, kind of. My mother is no longer trying to beat me. I am no longer afraid of my mother. She's still trying to run my life. She's still trying to control everything, but away from that, she ain't trying to beat me. Yeah. Don't beat me. You too hop out to beat me. Anyway, yeah. Don't try to beat me. Yeah. Oh, I'm drinking some lemon and ginger, guys. Real lemon and ginger. I wish I could have shown you, but I don't want to spill it. There's real pieces of ginger and real lemon. It's not no tea bag thing, yeah? Yeah. Are the real thing. Hold on there. I need some. Because I woke up this morning with a pain in my ears. And some next throat. And if I'm going to drink this, I feel alright. Because I was up all night doing my granddaughter's cake. I will show you at the end of this video, guys. Remember, it's my first attempt of making a dolly cake. Yeah, a cake with a doll in it. Like, make the cake look like it's a dress. Yeah. Like I said, it's my first time. Also, didn't have enough frosting. And I never make enough cake either. The cake never reach up to the girl. I have to build up a cake. Like, you know when you cut out, okay, so I made a big tray and I cut out the, it's a good thing I'm a chef and I'm creative, because if it was a regular person, they would have stuck. The dress would have been down by an angle. No, sir. No, it's not even that bad. Well, it was, because the slices came out thin, because I put it on a flat tray this time so that I could just cut the 4 layers. I'm there thinking that the layers would at least come up this thick. No, they came out thin like this. So the other pieces that were in between everything, I saved those. the big ones, because like that as well. I couldn't get them out the tray. I cooked them on the baking sheet, yeah, but I couldn't get them out the tray because they were so. Even after they had been left to cool. Let me drink some of the tea. Hold on, there, it's getting cold. Mm. Yeah, even though they're on the tray, but for some reason that the paper that I got, it's not a good paper, and they were getting soggy at the bottom. Like I needed to get them off that paper because as they cooled down, the sweat and the steam from the oven and from the baking and the baking sheet is non-stick, so it's. I couldn't, for the life of me, think of how to get them from there. I was like, I had brain fog because I was there trying to lift them out. And I couldn't get it out because them start to look like them I got broke. Then me try to get something to shovel them out, and then me try to take the whole tray and put it in the fridge. Then and I keep forgetting that I'm at home. I'm not in a restaurant. I'm in a big industrial fridge. This big ass tray is not gonna fit in there. I've got the big oven, yeah, because I like to have the big oven. I asked the people where I'm staying for a new oven and they got me one because I work from home doing this shit. Well, not this, but this ain't shit. I mean, none of it is shit. But you know what I mean. Doing my food and that. So, I like to have an oven that can make a certain amount of food all at once because then look at a regular oven and we can't do it. And you see when I get my own place, because like I said, this is a temporary accommodation that I've been in for fucking how long? Yeah, it's like they just put me here to left me here. That's why I'm trying to build up myself and build my money and take care of myself. But you see, when I get myself a place, yeah, it's gonna be a place where the kitchen is the main feature of my yard because I'm a friggin' chef and my kitchen has to just be spectacular. I want everything, state of the art, everything, or the best oven, the best microwave, the best steam oven, the best fryers, the best griddle, the best everything, and I want it all to be silver. But anyway, I'm going off a topic. Yeah, so I still couldn't get this cake. So what I done, I started to cut around them. Like, okay, I shaped them already. I got the round circles. I cut those out. And then I just took out the cakes that's surrounding it carefully as well because I knew already that these cakes are thin and I'm going to need some of this cake. So took them out thinly and put them aside. And then I cut around each cake and then took them out. And then I get a board and flip them and do all the rest and wrap them up and put them in the fridge. But it was a task and a half, that alone. And then when I take them out now and then going to build the cake, I build them up, yeah, stack up the layers, jam, frosting, cream, whatever, jam, frosting, cream, all the way up. It still never reached all the way up to the top of the doll, but it was almost there. It was better than when I first just made the cakes and I showed them to my daughter and we was both laughing, saying those are going to be around her ankles. But no, they built up a good way. They came up to like maybe her butt. Did they come to her butt? But anyway, I built up more on top and then now. Anyway, you all see it. I did that. I done it, man. With not enough frosting, because I didn't have enough frosting either, and not enough cake. Yeah? And I still managed to make it look like something. So, when we finished here with this story time that I'm about to tell you, which is just basically about me trying to go get my uniform for the new school, because remember I'm in my summer holidays, getting chased by police, hanging out with my friends, doing the most. It's coming up to schools, it's September now, so we're going back to school soon. It's not actually back to school yet, but my mum likes to get the uniform ahead of time. So I think it was actually August. But no, I win it. It no matter when it was, I was trying to say. But just know, say, my mother give me some money, but she says I don't need a lot of money because she's on benefits and we're supposed to get discount, and so she gave me a book as proof, and this that the other, and told me if I go along to the uniform shop and pick up a uniform. So I went and got Jackie and said, Jackie, have you got a uniform yet? No. Should we go get our uniform together? Yeah. Because remember I said I made friends with Jackie Brown because my mother met May Brown with her mother, and that's how we became friends. This is before we even start back to school, but we get to find out we're both going Walthamstow Senior High. So let's go. So we go off down to Forest Road to one place. I think it was a tailor shop, you know, but they had uniform and stuff in there also. We were supposed to go Whole Street. Well, I was. But I followed with Jackie. Could we go down there on Forest Road, and you see some other kids in there. Some kids with their parents. The shop was so small. It's like it's narrow. When you go in there, it's just narrow. It's one of them old time shops. Proper the clothes, the pants, them all hang up, all in colours and sequences. There was over this side a little desk with glass, and little man stand up behind the desk, and little school badge and trophies and stuff was in the little glass case. And like if you go down the back of the shop, because everything is just straight, you just come in the shop and you have to just walk straight, or you just turn that way there, or you turn that way there. But there's no moving around and walking over here or walking over there. No, the shop was just, yeah. I remember when we went in there and it looks dark and dingy, like it was summer still outside. So you're outside now, the bright, bright sun. Then you come in at this shop here, and it was just dark and low lights and carpet, some next red, orangey, rusty carpet. I remember the shop well, and the smell that it had. It had a smell of like clothing, like new clothes, that new clothes smell. So we went in there anyway, and we couldn't fit because there was about 3 parents in there with their kids. Everyone was just like shoulder to shoulder, trying to shift around each other. So Jackie said, let's go down the market because there's a store that she saw and she want to go check out that has uniform on it as well. And I was like, okay, let's go. So we divert. We went across Erskine Road and jump across through Westbury Avenue, whatever it is called. Can't remember. Erskine Road, around them back roads anyway, to get to the market. And then we get to the Walthamstow market and we're over there now. And it was quite busy because it was market day. And she see the store and we went over to the store. Now, back in the 80s, there was this crepe material kind of skirt. Women wore them like at church later on, but we wore them at school. It's like they had built-in slip underneath, like it was linen underneath, and it was made of like silk. And then the outside was this, we called it crepe. I don't know if it was crepe. I don't know what that material was, but it was a different kind of material that once you wash it, if it's got pleats in it and you wash it, the pleats come out, it's hard for you to get them back in. It's like this weird material. It's kind of spongy almost. But yeah, everyone was wearing that style. We didn't know yet, but we decided that we want a skirt in that. I want that. The uniform is bottle green. That means the darkest of all greens. The dark green. Bottle, they call it. Bottle green. White shirt. There's no diversion. Just bottle green everything. White shirt. Or yellow shirt, I believe. White shirt or yellow shirt. Bottle green jumper. Bottle green trousers or skirts. And yeah, black shoes. Yo, all the bottle green stuff, this just looks horrible. Horrible. So anyway, we pick up 2 of the crepe skirts. It's like, I had one at the front, I had like 2 pleats there, and there's a big panel in the middle. And then the back it was the same. And then it was like tight fitting. And back then we had my kakbati, as my mother used to call me kakbati. So when I kakbati kakafi night, and yeah, it tight at the top and it come out. Yeah, it was nice. So I like that one there. So we pick up that. Out of the money that my mum gave me, mind you, this is not where I'm supposed to be getting my uniform. The skirt itself cost £15. I know I'm supposed to get shirts, socks, and something else out of that money there. But I spent £15 on one skirt. Yeah? Okay, so that's that part. So now we've done all of that. We're kikiing, laughing, got our little bags, going back off to Forest Road now to go and get the other uniform bits back at the uniform shop that Jackie knows. Because I know me not reach a whole street, which part I'm supposed to go in on. Me just like up and down with Jackie and I just, yeah, acting like, yeah, me have it. We just split out and go out and buy my uniform with Jackie Brown. Yeah. Go back over there now. I pick up myself a pair of slacks. Yeah, can I say where I want? Because I'm a tomboy already, so I know I'm going to want to wear pants. So, okay, I'll get a skirt to look cute, but I ain't looking cute for nobody because nobody don't chat to me like that. And I ain't even looking for boys like that. It's like, from the time I was essayed, boys were not something that I play with. Yeah. I'm not really into boys. I went into girls either, don't get me wrong. I just went into nothing. Yeah, I'm just into me, just being 15, teenager, wilding out, doing my thing. Yeah, so none of that. Don't come near me with all of that. I'm not on that. I just went. I went on none of that for a very long time. I don't. Yeah, I guess when I was 16, going on 17 is when I started gaining interest in boys. But yeah, 15 right now make me a tugger. Yeah, so me just want my pants then. Yeah, so I go and get the pants and stuff. Got some socks. I managed to get a pair of shoes, flat shoes. I remember I got some flat shoes, some black shoes. And then the pimsos, like I showed the thing, because the man had some uniform things in there, so I showed him my mum's booklet, got everything discount, half price, like she said it would be. But yeah, certain things I didn't get. I didn't get the blazer that I'm supposed to get because I'm not in the right shop. Didn't get the tie because I'm not in the right shop, and basically didn't get the right colour uniform because I'm not in the right shop. Because my Farahs that I bought, because back then Farahs was the thing, yeah. And we have to make sure me have a pair of Farahs, yeah. We have my Farahs. And later on, there's this pants called Waffles. But yeah, I was wearing my Farahs. Or did Waffles come first? We couldn't wear Waffles to school still. But anyway, Farahs, yeah. It's got this little F on it. And it's got two back pockets, like two slits. And then nice and tight on your butt once again. And two little pockets at the front. But Farah's was boys' pants, you know, so I don't understand why the man them pants tie top batty so back in the 70s and 80s. But I understand that with the tight batty pants them, you know. Because these are boys' pants. And they are fitting like, yeah. Anyway, got my Farah's, got my things, got back to my yard. Tea getting cold again. Because this place is cold, you know, my yard is cold. It's blazing hot outside with sunshine. But in here, coming like it's winter. Yeah, so get back home with my things. Say see you later, Jackie. Yeah, bye. Because we both divert. Like at the corner when we come, our two closest, but like kind of opposite each other. Like at the corner, she will go that way across the street, and then I'd carry on into my close. Because we both come off of Milford Avenue, watch through Priory Court, come down, and then there's like a fork, as they say, in the road, and that's where we part at the fork in the road. So yeah, she gone that way there, me come my way. All happy with my things. Come in now. I'm about to say, okay, so what you get? So I'm there telling her, yeah, I didn't go to that place because Jackie had another uniform shop, and I went with her, and what you get? Because she didn't want to hear the long story. She wants to know what's in them bags, because the bag they look north, and they look like no blazer in there, and they look like no did. Yeah, so I said I got pants. Me tell you for buy pants. Me send you out for buy pants. You're allowed to wear pants. You're allowed to wear trousers at this school. But I said, did I ask you to buy trousers? And I was like, no, you said to get my uniform, so you're trying to be fierce, you know. I'm answering the question. I don't know what to do then. Alright, so I say nothing. This is the time where I began being that person that certain things are happening, I say nothing. Like if someone's arguing with me or talking down to me or talking this or the other, I just lock off, and they end up talking to themselves. And I'm like that up to this day. I don't do the back and forth. I don't do I just don't do it anymore. And it's from this day. And it got me in a lot of trouble in my relationship with my baby father. Because he'll be shouting and carrying on and expecting an answer out of me, and I just lock off. And it's because of this, because of childhood traumas. It's like I just became that person that when people are shouting and asking me questions and talking down to me, and it's like whatever I say is not right, so I'm not saying nothing anymore. I just say nothing. Everything you're saying is right. You're right. I have nothing to say. I'll be saying things in my head, but I'm not saying anything out of my mouth. When you're over yourself and can address me like a normal person, then we talk. But if you're going in and you're doing the most, and also telling me what I'm thinking, or telling me what I did, or telling me what I said. No, because no, I didn't say that, and no, I weren't thinking that, and no, I didn't do that. So no, I'll just keep my mouth shut. Let you carry on doing your and then when you realise I'm not no, go on, you shut up, innit? So anyway, so I let her do all of that. And then we get back to the bag. So she said to me, "But we're gonna have to take them back." And I was like, "You're joking me." And I was like, "No, man, no, no." She really took me and my little excited self, my nice clothes. She didn't take back the skirt, the crepe skirt. She said I can keep that, even though it wasn't even school colour. But the Farahs, because they were khaki green, or they say khaki in America. I mean, I don't know, but khaki, the army green, like a lighter green. It wasn't bottle green. So I have to take by the Farahs. I never get the sweater yet. I got some shirts, so she was good with the shirts. She was good with the socks. She was good with the shoes. She was alright with the skirt, because she weren't too familiar with exactly what bottle green was. But she knew that those pants was not it. I said it was the darkest green. But even the skirt was jade. It wasn't even green. I wish I had something, the colour of it, that I could even show you. It wasn't even green. Hold on a minute. This is a kind of blue. Nail polish. Hold on. It was almost like this, but with a hint of green in it. Kind of the more jadey green. I don't know if anyone knows what jade looks like. But yeah, it was that colour. It was not green. Yeah. But I was able to keep the skirt. So she took me back to the shop. Tell him if I give back everything. And he weren't too pleased, because he doesn't really do refunds. But and he also said because I was on my mother is on welfare, that it was already discounted. And but she said she just wanted back her money and she didn't want a long talking. So yeah, the man gave back her money, because my mum gets leery. She was one of those leery, brawling Jamaican women back in the day, until she became Lady Di, because when she went to America she switched, because she's coming from England. She go on like she was so English, yeah. And just up until before she left for America, she was becoming very English. When I in my teenage years, for real, she became so English. I was thinking, who is this woman? But anyway, so yeah, so she dipped at the things, and then she just waltzed me through the market, like how me and Jackie got to the market. I'm like, oh, okay, we're going to the market. Where are we going then? Because I didn't really want to go find this uniform shop. That's another reason why I went with Jackie, because I didn't actually know where. Remember, we're new to the area. I mean, I know Hall Street. Well, I do know Hall Street. Tell a lie, because I did go shopping back in the day from Leytonstone. Get on the 69 bus and come up to Walthamstow Central. My brother them. And go Sainsbury's. Yeah, so we did go up there. But we never really went Hall Street. It was Walthamstow Central. Cut through to the market. Come back through. Get the bus. Go back down to Leytonstone. You know what I mean? Went not all up and down all over the place. So me never know Hall Street like that. I know of Hall Street, but I didn't know it like that to know where the shop would have been or where it's there. So anyway, so my mother took me to the shop. She pushed me in there. Ding ding ding. Another one of them little small shop, but this time it had space. You can move. The other tailor shop, it could be like you just go in there and it's just a tunnel. You just walk tunnel vision to wherever you're going. This shop you can look around, spin around, you can actually move, you can actually spread out your two arms. So yeah, good size shop. Look at two little ladies in this one now. And this was a uniform shop, but they also had baby clothes in there, baby pram was outside. It's still there up to this day, selling the same things. I can't remember what the shop is called, but anybody that knows that uniform shop on the whole street, near to McDonald's and around that end, roughly, I believe. It was near the McDonald's. Yeah, it's somewhere along there. The whole street has changed so much that I don't even know what's along there now. But yeah, it's like when you turn the corner from Walthamstow Central onto High Street and going up towards, like you're going towards Churchill Road, because that's where my school was, that's where Walthamstow School was. It's going towards that direction. Yeah, so whatever's there now, I don't know, but it had been there up until I was at green school. It was been there for years. It was there years after when I returned to the ends. I used to still see that shop there. But yeah, so anyway, we're going there. My mother tells a woman say that I need a blazer. She tell her the school that I'm going. She had a paper. You know what I mean? All these things what she never gave me. She just send me out with something come on in and a friggin' wait name the book and tell me to go along. You know what I mean? Knowing that as a parent, you're supposed to take me then with your piece of paper that you got from the school, knowing all the list of things that I need. Yeah, so anyway, I'm there standing while they were just doing everything. My mother out to the woman, she get out paper. The woman was just getting everything and ticking it off, ticking it off. She get the tie, she get the blazer, she get the this, she get the that. Best believe I'm gonna see the clothes them. Some polyester material, some stiff up A-line, you know them proper stiff up horrible uniform. Yeah, that's what my mother get for me. That's what I'm supposed to start school in now. Yeah, me not style in a school. Me I got dressed in a A-line and polyester and some next stiff up uniform blazer and tie. No sir. By the time me start school, that's how I got changed. But yeah, this was the uniform. So my mother just tell the people them the mix up that happened over there at the place, and she just tell them that she's already got some bits and she don't need certain things that's on the paper. So they just discussed that, paid for it, and took me home with my ugly uniform. And I just went in my room and just slang it down. I was thinking, I'm not wearing that, you know. Not wearing that. And on the first day of school, I didn't. I wore the V-neck because I like V-neck sweaters. It was a plain school V-neck sweater. Later on, I got and get a Gabici. Yeah, because back then we used to wear a Lylan skirt, Gabici or Pringle. I like Gabici with just a little G right there. So I went back later on and got from that same Farrell's shop. I got back my Farrell's. Yeah, teeth them by the way, because I back up on some teething friends that I made, and they used to teeth from there all the time. Teeth, everything, Pringles, Lylan Scott, Gabici, Farrers, everything. So I got my teeth in Farrers, yeah. I got Gabici, I bought the Gabici. And yeah, started styling at school and dressing how I wanted to dress. And the rest of me and my crew, we have to look good. Yeah, I mean everything name brand. Yeah, that's how we was flexing back then. So that's my story basically of me getting my uniform and nearly getting jacked up by my mum because I went and spent off her money on foolishness. I didn't tell her that the skirt cost £15 because I got so much other things. It just flew over her head to even ask me how much certain things were. She just went with the rest of the money because I give her back her change. Even though we did go buy a donut. And I was flirting a little bit like it was my money. But I gave back her change and never said nothing. I was quite shocked. And the only thing that happened was that I had to go back and take like, the nice things that I got. And I weren't going to be styling. But later on, not the first year of school, like the first term, but the following term, best believe I came back styling. You're mad if you think I'm wearing them skirts. And I always wore the crepe skirt. I wore it a lot. Because that was the only thing I was able to keep out the things that I bought. I'm not wearing them stiff up skirt that she bought me. I'm not. They were horrible. And she bought 3 of them. I remember them. There's one with a pleat at the back. Like one pleat, you know. It looks like a split. But it's not even a split. It's a pleat. Yeah. At the back. And then at the front it was just... It was straight and plain. If I remember right. Yeah, the only pleat part was at the back. That one little pleat at the back. That was weird. That skirt was weird. And then I didn't have no hips. And then all these skirts are made with the hips that come out like this for some reason. Like the skirt is shaped like that. And when you put it on, it's like I got 2 fucking flaps at the side of... Sorry my language here, but you know what I mean? I got 2 flaps at the side of my sides, yeah? Because I ain't got no hips, so I'm not in them. And all the skirts seem to be made like that back then. With these pin... I don't know what them call it. Dart stitching, whatever, at the hips. Yeah, so that was that one. Then she bought me another one. Which had like bare pleats at the front, like 6 pleats over here, so plain in the middle, then 6 pleats over there, so, and then at the back, 6 pleats, 6 pleats. And best believe I have to stand up there and iron them all the time. Yeah. Because my mother don't do nothing. And she done tell me how to iron from I was 7, 8 years old. Me iron clothes. Yeah. Yeah, handling iron, get bun up, all kind of things. You have to learn. Yeah, I have to learn, innit? So, I learned by getting burned. Yeah, so that ugly skirt, and then the only one I did like out of them was the box pleat one. But the way the waist was weird. So all of the skirts never nice. Even the crepe skirt that we buy had the hip thing too. But it had a tightness to it, so the hip thing never really mattered because mine was a flowing one. I didn't really buy one of the tight ones because you get the pencil skirt as well, what they call a pencil skirt, which is just a straight skirt with a split at the back, made out of the crepe thing. But yeah, I mean, ain't them big stitch off hip, just a stick out, so mad. Anyway, let me take you out to go see my cake before I say goodbye, and I'm gonna go heat this up in the kitchen. So let's go. Alright, hold on, guys. Let's get this tea into the microwave. Let's get the light on. And ta-da! Here she is, guys. Here's my Elsa doll cake. And I got some little detail down there, and I put little detail in the writing, little frozen stuff. And I even made this out of icing, this board that she's on. Okay, it's a regular Christmas board. And then there's Leah's name. And some of the characters from Frozen. And then here's the girl herself. Turn around. Can you spot the fives, guys? How many fives is on this cake? Someone comment down below. Hold on, let me hold our arms up. 1 minute. Let's put your arms up. Alright, maybe I can't put our arms up. But anyway, I don't need to actually. Right, let me spin her and see if you can spot the fives. Look at all the details in between, guys. I really went in. I worked so hard putting on each individual piece. Yeah, it was annoying. It's the back of her dress. Keep going around. And let's do this. Hey! Hey! Can't hold it, can't hold it, can't hold it. Hey, 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 we gonna party, we gonna party, we gonna party, we gonna party, hey, we gonna party. Do you think Khalil's gonna love this, guys? What do you think? Yay! The cold doesn't bother me anymore. Yeah. Yes, guys, so that's my cake. That's her dress. That's the best I could do for the first attempt of making a princess in a dress cake. So, yeah. Y'all can tell me what y'all thought. And I hope y'all enjoyed a little story time. I'm going to finish my tea, finish watching my bad boys, and take my ass over to my daughter's house and try and figure out how we're going to transport Madam Elsa to the party. So until next time, move my hand from there. Bye. Take care of yourselves and each other. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of that. Only if you want to. See you later. Yeah, make sure you come back, yeah, for some more chat, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. I see you later on my next chat.